fucking me right now? You lying sacks of angel shit! You're supposed to be emissaries of God, not selfish chicken-headed hoes!
Motherfucker needs to motherfucking chillax before he has a motherfucking stroke.
Which would rock, because then he could only use half his face to yell at us.
Shut the fuck up! You need to worry about your shitty-ass situation, not me! Focus, bitches! While you've been cock-jumping and embracing your inevitable diabetic coma, shit's been going down with the ghosts in this town. People's freaking the fuck out! Now does hell on earth mean anything to you hookers? You need to stop acting like a couple of Babylonian hoes and remember why the fuck you're here to begin with!
Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt follows the angelic Anarchy sisters. There's the sex-addicted Panty and the sweets-addicted Stocking. They magically transform their namesake undergarments into weapons to fight against the demonic ghosts that threaten Dotton City. They don't do this out of the kindness of their hearts, but in order to make enough heaven coins to buy their way back into heaven. Messages are sent from above through the invulnerable dog thing and veritable punching bag, Chuck, and interpreted by the preacher Garterbelt, who also ensures that the girls stick to their mission. There's also Brief, who develops a crush on Panty, though this isn't likely good for his health. Before the Anarchy sisters do battle, they have one of the best transformation sequences.
Oh, pitiful shadows lost in the darkness. Oh, evil spirits born of those drifting between heaven and earth. May the thunderous power from the garments of these holy, delicate maidens shatter your ill will and loathsome impurity and return you from whence you came. Repent, motherfuckers!
This show just does not give a fuck. Innuendo-filled dialogue is the main source of comedy. Panty and Stocking criticize everyone and everything at any given opportunity, shooting off witticisms and one-liners at a ridiculous pace. Garterbelt has his share of not-so-subtle quips as well. Seriously, with most of the episodes, the audio alone could keep someone entertained. Sexual symbolism is played for laughs, too. As long as you don't mind toilet humor, sometimes literal toilet humor, you should enjoy it.
Now then, be a good boy and drop your drawers.
What?
What's the matter? Do you want me to pull them off for you?
No, I certainly do not!
Then take them fuckers off yourself and get on this toilet at once. Don't worry, I'll be watching you the entire time.
I can't take off my clothes while you're watching me. Look the other way!
So you have a problem with the natural human figure, Brief? There's some sort of secret you're trying to hide? A third nipple, a monoball?
Are you freaking kidding me? No, I just don't like being naked in the bathroom with another man. It's embarrassing, okay?
I see. Yep, you got the psychological problem.
No, I just like being alone when I poop. You're the one who's not normal!
Action scenes are kind of a hit and miss. Some of the fights against ghosts amount to little more than a single attack, while others take up the majority of the episode. The fights that do get into it are just as fast-paced as the dialogue, and damn cool because of that. The art style and background music deserve mentions too. The main art style is decidedly unique. The visuals change to a more common anime style for the sexier bits, and to a simpler style for some of the slapstick. Also for ghost deaths, a model of the ghost is shown exploding. Most scenes are accompanied by a soundtrack of various types of electronic music, which fits the sexual tone of the show rather nicely. The show's creators clearly love the genre. Hell, there's even one chunk of an episode dedicated to a music video.
Anarchy. Everyone wants to be me. Anarchy. Get it up so I can see. Anarchy. Let it flow wild and free. Anarchy. You're ready for the game.
I'd give the show 6 episodes before deciding whether or not to finish all 13. Some semblance of a plot begins to emerge around episode 6 as the Demon Sisters' scanty and knee socks appear for the first time. Their rule-based mindset and focus on order perfectly contrast Panty and Stocking, and their comparable powers make it so that the fights and other struggles between the two sets of sisters is always entertaining to watch. If you do decide to watch the show, keep in mind that there's a short OVA called Panty and Stocking in Sanitary Box, and a second season might come at some point in the future. An English dub does exist, and for the sake of actually hearing rather than reading the dirty dialogue, I would recommend watching the dub over the sub.
We hear you've been bossing around our slaves.
You can't come in here and take over our school. That's bullshit.
Did that weasel just lay a threat upon us? I think they might be hoodlums.
Hoodlums? What's that? They're trying to say we're ghetto, which is a crock of shit! They're the ones who are fucking up the school with their so-called rules!
Hell yeah! We have the right to party! Try to keep up, ninny-wits. This is a lesson on how the moral climate in this academy has plunged drastically. You call it freedom, but it's a perverse anarchy!
If you have suggestions for any future videos, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you want to find out about some other cool shows and games in the future, you can subscribe. This has been I Won't Use a Number, keep loving what you love, and I'll see you next week with Guilty Crown.